What's up, everyone? So it's Saturday, finally finished my own projects, and I'm having time to finally show you my truck. What's beautiful about this truck is it's a 1975. And if you're in California, that means that's the golden year. And that's the last model that does not require smog. And if you're not from this state, you're lucky. I love the state, it's great. Anyways, that means that you have to smog your vehicle every 2 years to make sure it's running to EPA standards of that era. And this is a 1975, so I do not have to do that. So 76 I would, but 75 I do not. With that, that means I get to come and swap it. And here's the truck. Now I know come and swap is the thing that everyone's always done. But this truck is awesome. I love it. I bought it in December of 2022. And so 1975 C30 crew cab or 3+3, whatever you want to call it, dually. It's got the 454 big block. And I've only done one mod to it so far. On my last road trip, let's go driving through Texas, went to a steakhouse, got myself a set of bullhorns. I just can't think of a truck that fits this better. Only things that I've really done to it is I've cleaned out the fuel tanks, which was an absolute pain, put in new sending units, and if you do sending units yourself on these trucks, there's two fuel tanks. Well, they're two different part numbers, one for the other. Now, I ground it myself and made them fit because I ordered two of the same part numbers, because wouldn't that make sense? But anyways, you can just grind them a little bit and they'll fit. And I did put I put a set of new tires on it because when I first started driving it around, two tires exploded right off the bat, and they're just no good. But there is just about nothing wrong with this truck. This door is a little bit broken. You can see that it's sagging right there, so the bottom of the hinge is broken on this door, but that's not a bad fix. But it's all original sheet metal except for the hood. I've got the original hood, but that's the common, why would you lube your hinges? And this one kind of did it too, right about there. So either I'll fix it or I'll fix the original and put it back on. We'll see what I do. But yeah, it's in great shape. I've been really enjoying driving it around so far. This is the interior. It's all original. And except for the paint. And that's the other thing about this truck. I'll get to that in a bit. But I am really liking this. I like the tweed, whatever you want to call it. Plaid. Someday I want to reupholster it and do it almost exactly like this. I just like the way it looks. Is it beautiful? No. But it's classy. And the back's in pretty good shape too. The seams are busted open. So I'll put memory foam in it, make it really nice and comfortable. All the gauges work. Fuel, speedometer, everything actually works really well. Temperature gauge doesn't really though, but who needs to know that? If you see steam, that means slow down. And it's got the fuel tank switch right there. And surprisingly, that worked right off the bat. Usually you'd have to fix those, but not on this one, surprisingly. let's go look at the motor. And there she is. 454 big block gas guzzling hunk of no power. They're awesome. Love these motors. I last clocked it at 8.5 miles per gallon, which is surprisingly good given how old it is. It burns about a quart every 2 tanks. So that's a quart every 300 miles, which ain't all that bad, actually. I did attempt to fix the AC system, but once I got the new accumulator put in, new orifice tube to convert to 134A, I found that I just put a little bit of, just hooked up the air compressor and then it's put into the radiator, into the AC lines, and just big old hole in the condenser. And I think that's where I'm going to draw the line for now, because with the Cummins swap that I want to do, I know that turbo sits right in here and it gets real close to there, so I think I might just end up deleting all this and then put a vintage air AC system in, because then you can get rid of this, everything fits under the dash and it looks nice. So I haven't decided yet what I want to do, but I just don't want to spend the money on a condenser when if I'm just going to change everything out. Not sure what I want to do yet. And one time, date night with my wife, and double date. And as soon as we got back, parked it, went to start it up, nothing. Alternator was burning hot. So yeah, the alternator shorted out, put a new one in, and that's pretty much it. So I just did the tanks. Oh, I rebuilt the carburetor. The accelerator pump wasn't working, so it was terrible acceleration. So carburetor, tanks, fuel pump, attempted on the AC and the alternator. So it's been cheap fun. It's been a lot of fun. I like these trucks. So eventually, when I put the Cummins in, I'm going to get more in depth on that motor in another video. But I'm building a torque monster over anything else. I want to make this thing so I can pull a travel trailer and just have some fun with it. Nothing nuts. It's been a fun truck to drive so far. So I just thought I'd let you guys in on my project vehicle. This is probably going to take me I'm thinking 5-6 years from start to finish, because first is motor, put the motor in, get everything running, make sure everything's good, mechanically sound. I do plan on 4-linking the rear end and putting airbags in. No, I'm not dropping it to the floor, just to make it ride good, keep it good and level. Mechanically fix everything first, and then start going in-depth restoration to make it look the way it should. The original paint, according to the color code and what you find in here, is it's gold. It's the Pacer gold color, and I like it. The red would look good, don't get me wrong, but if it was originally gold, why not take it back to that? And it's something that you just don't see anymore. Everyone paints in blue, red, yellow, black, whatever. You don't see gold ones. I figured if I'm doing a truck that you see around quite often with a Cummins, might as well do something that's a little different, aka bullhorns. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned if you want to keep up with this project. It's going to take many years, but eventually it's going to be my dream truck. I'm going to have fun with it. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Keep up to date with what I'm doing. Don't have time. Too busy doing other people's projects. But once in a while I can get to my own. Till next time, you guys have a good day.